Hello everybody, it's Jenny here from Chi Lifestyle. Hopefully you're all doing very well. Today is the 11th of 11th, so therefore it's quite a powerful day. It's supposed to be a very powerful day. Um, it's supposed to be a day of ascension, a day of coming together, being connected or being pushed into a direction where the world is supposed to be elevating from a 3D into a 5D world. And that means that paths are starting to become created at the moment. And you're either going to fall down a fear-based path or an enlightenment path. Okay, and those of us who are going up the enlightened path, you will start to find that you'll start to ascend to a whole new different level, become more positive, release your fears, and start living your life the way that you actually want to. Okay, it's about taking control of your life and not listening or coming into the fear of media and everything that's kind of going on in this world, and kind of going, you know what, I'm going to live my true path and my happy path. Okay, so I was kind of inspired to do this reading today. This is a Who Will You Marry or Who You're Supposed to Marry reading. And so, again, guys, please don't forget, every single person on this earth has free will. This reading can resonate right now, and either you or the other person could come in and mess things up. Okay, so this is just a general reading again, please, guys. These are all timeless, but also general. So please don't forget that if everything doesn't resonate, or if you're finding it's too general, then you need to have more of a personal reading. I cannot reach every single person's mate. Okay, I try and give as much description as possible, and for you to kind of take down a journal from all the readings. All my readings are timeless again. You can go back. I think I've done at least 5 or 6 of these, and start doing a bit of a journal as to what keeps coming up. Okay, these are just hints and clues. Just take this as, this is not a psychic reading. This is a hint and a clue as to the kind of person that you can expect to be married to next. Okay, again, if you're wanting a psychic reading, you need to have a personal one-on-one reading and pay for it. Okay, this is a free general reading to give you some kind of clues as to where your future spouse can be. Okay, so don't forget, guys, if you're not subscribed, please come and subscribe, and please like, share, comment. All those kind of things really help the channel to grow. The more comments and the more likes that are on here, it really just allows the message to get as far as possible. And even though you may not feel that the message is for you, you need to understand that someone else may need this message. Okay, so you can really, really help the channel by subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Okay, right, so let's go into the reading. Okay, so today's reading, we've got pile number 1, which has gotcha #2. So this is the picture that goes with it. You may like the number 2, you may like the colors that are in there. You just may like to deal with pile number 1. Okay, for some of you, this is #12. And again, you may like the colors, you may like the 12, you just may like to have pile number 2. And this is the third pile, it says #11. Again, there may be colors that scream to you. I am going to put these 3 together so that, okay, well, let me put them in the order so that you can have a look at these again and go, which one of these piles makes, or which one of these piles draws you in. Stop, breathe, close your eyes, open your eyes. When you do open your eyes, which one of these piles come to you first? Okay, pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. I'll give you a couple more seconds. Take a deep breath in and release. Okay, so if you're needing more time, please go ahead and pause the reading now, and I am going to carry on and go along with pile number 1. Okay, let me just move that up there. Okay, so I like to rather come to all the oracle cards later on in the reading. Let me get into the actual tarot part of it. Okay, so this card is in the position of wanting to know about your person, their personality. This is a good description as to who they are, okay? So this is the Empress card, okay? So the Empress card normally talks about a female. I have got a lot of male and female people who are subscribed to my channel. So obviously, please take whatever resonates. I'm going to give you the description of the Empress, but it's up to you to not have to, if you're looking for a male, not think that he is, that this is only for males, obviously. So the Empress is someone who's very nurturing. Okay, so be it male, be it female, this is someone who's very nurturing. This is someone who is a very powerful person. They rule their land. The Empress is like a goddess kind of thing, but she rules. She's got all the stars above her head, which just goes, she's a ruler of all planets, of all star systems. She's a ruler of wheat. So, you know, you could have someone who literally is a massive ruler in their beings or in their light. They could someone who just embodies all the planets and this is not someone who's, you know, kind of specific to a star sign though, okay? They may literally be a farmer for some of you, and others, they may literally be a mother, okay? But this is someone who is, again, quite emotionally quite powerful, someone who possibly could have quite a domineering personality. They are very maternal. They are very good with business. If they are employed, then generally they are in the top management, or at least they should be, because this is someone who's a leader. This is someone who's very intelligent, and they have a lot of knowledge, okay? It's kind of what I'm also getting with all the stars, is I'm kind of getting someone who like downloads a lot of knowledge, like they understand a lot of stuff about the world and how the world works, okay? We've got someone who is nurturing, very good with the family. This is someone who's very stable, okay? Action-orientated person, someone who's ambitious and very driven, okay? And this is someone who, yeah, I can see definitely, as I said, possibly a mother, or as I said, if you're a female, then someone who is very in touch with their feminine energy. And this just means that, you know, that they can cook and they can clean, and there's no male dominant role in their lives, okay? They are able to be the male, but they're also able to possibly do cooking and cleaning and sewing, or, you know, creative things, okay? So it's, take it as that, okay? Careers, okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so possible careers. This is someone who is very ambitious, someone who cuts through to the bullshit. This is someone who charges in and takes control of a situation. They're not scared to take control. They're not scared to go head first. Okay, sometimes they're a little bit, how can I put it? They just charge in sometimes without thinking. So they're the kind of people that will be like, okay, I know what I want, I know where I'm going, but they don't always think it through. So this is not like really a detailed orientated person, okay? This is someone who really doesn't really look at the detail. They're more, how can I put it, that they want to see the final results. Okay, so the results driven, they're not into the details, okay? Someone who is not shy to do communication. They might communicate quite a lot with people, a lot of engaging with others, someone who's very motivational, and yeah, again, someone who they just charge in, they take charge of their situation, okay? So again, I'm really coming up with someone who's possibly a leader, okay? So whatever they do in their jobs, they're a leader, whether it's manager, a supervisor, or a business owner, or whether they're self-employed, okay? But they're someone who leads. They don't necessarily follow, okay? Little bit, as I said, doesn't really think, kind of dives in and then kind of deals with the repercussions later slightly, okay? their current financial situation. Okay, so for some, this person's very wealthy. Okay, this is someone who is obtained their own financial status. For others, this person, their dream is to become very wealthy. So they may not be very wealthy now, but they're heading in that direction. Again, extremely ambitious. Okay, you know, in their younger days, they may just really maybe have charged in a little bit too much, and as they grow older, they kind of being more settled in their ways. This is someone who loves luxury. They adore, you know, having great holidays away. They love having some wine. They enjoy the finer things in life. Okay. If you're a male and looking for a female, this woman's quite independent. She can look after herself. Okay. She buys her own clothes. She takes herself on holiday. She's really not shy to really and truly let anyone take care of her. She can do it alone. Okay, so I'm not saying that she doesn't want someone to take care of her, but she can do it alone. If you're looking for a male, then it's, you know, same thing. Okay, just someone who can really do it on themselves. And as I said, they may not be financially independent now, but they're definitely heading in that direction. Okay, they ambitious. This person's very ambitious, so they're not shy to get stuck in. And to go and get their own business. I really believe this is someone who will have their own business, because the Empress as well, you know, she rules her kingdom. So this is someone who really and truly will rule their own careers, and they'll make sure that their finances are well looked after. Okay. So the relationship, and in general, how was the feel, and in general with the relationship, and you've got the Judgment card. So with the Judgment card, it's very much the awakened card. It's very much the you need to rise. It's time to do it. It's also a card of decisions or renewal. Okay, so this could be a very fated relationship. Okay, and what that means is that this is something that the two of you had kind of decided on way before you came into this world. Okay, so you kind of said, well, you know what, at this time, at this place, we will get together. Okay. For others, it's just saying that there may be a massive decision that needs to be made between either you or for them, in order to arise and awaken. It's a call. It's a call to listen. It's a call to take charge. Okay, so whether this is for you to make the judgment call, or for them to make the judgment call, it's definitely a relationship where a judgment call needs to be done in order to get the relationship going, or in order to get it to the next step, which is obviously preferably marriage. Okay, so let's get into these cards. So these are just little extra energies that will just help you understand who this person is. Okay, so we've got the house twos, which is what you've chosen, and this person's individual value is money. So like I said, they are someone who's very driven, and they don't expect you to look after them, because they're quite happy to look after themselves. Okay, this is someone who wants to grow money together. They don't want you to bring in all the money. They don't they quite like the independence. So they like to know, well, I've made my millions, you've made your millions, let's combine them by all means. But you know, this is someone who really enjoys having their own money. This is someone who's very talented. They like a lot of validation, obviously, but they do take ownership for their stuff. They might charge in, and if they fail, they're people who can really take ownership of their failures in life. Okay, they understand where they've failed. They sit with themselves. They get where they're going, and off they go. They may battle with a bit of self-esteem, or maybe they work with people, because I said with motivation, they might motivate people with self-esteem. And these people have got great survival skills. Again, you know, they can look after themselves. Okay, they really and truly can. Okay, we have got the Moon card, so it corresponds with the fourth house, or Cancer. Okay, so for some of you, this person is a Cancerian. Okay, please don't take that as the ultimate star sign. As I said, we have got a possible air sign, and we've got possible Virgo. So, I mean, Virgo, earth sign. Okay, but those are all possibilities. They're not the be all and end all. This person, okay, so that they're very soulful. So this is someone who goes deep. They're very deep people. The emotions is also, the emotions run very, very deep. Like when this person loves you, they're going to love you deeply, like seriously deeply. This person's not shy to show their emotions. This person's needs and their habits and their feelings is really important to them, okay? They've got great instincts. This person is like got super great instincts. So when they meet someone and they say, you know what, this person's not good, listen, because this person knows exactly what they're talking about, okay? Again, whether they're male or female, because they the Empress is very much in touch with their feminine side, and their feminine side is their feminine intuition. So this person has very, very strong intuition. So they just know certain things, and they might not understand why and how they know things, but they just know it. Okay. This person's got a great personality, and they're very receptive and extremely perceptive. Again, intuition is, they know. Okay, you cannot lie to this person at all, because they can read people very well, and they can, they know you are upset, or if you're lying, or if there's something you're not telling them. This person's very perceptive. Okay, so just a bit of a warning there. Right, travel. Okay, so for some of you, this person does something in traveling. For others, this person may travel for their career. They could live at a different location to you. Okay, so this could be someone who puts you on your path, or you may put them on their path. Or it's just literally saying you might have to travel to see them or be with them. Okay, that could be by car, by plane, by boat. There's a car, there's a plane, there's a motorcycle. By train, there's a train there. So you may, some reason or another, need to travel in order to see them. Okay, so they're not like walking distance from you, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm talking about at least longer than 20 minutes away, at least. Okay, so this person is a starseed. Okay, so this really explains a lot. Okay, so this is someone, if they're a starseed, it says here what lights you up. So this person really lights up a lot. Like, I'm talking about someone who's very enthusiastic. They light up the room. People just love them. They walk into the room and they just bring in this beautiful aura. Okay. And people are just really attracted to them. It's they don't have to be the most attractive people in the face of this earth, but people are very attracted to them for some way or some reason or another. If they are starseed, then yes, it makes sense that they're quite spiritual. They're, as I said, very deep people. Someone with a lot of emotions. Someone who just has this understanding, again, of the universe. They could be extremely, we had their mentors, so they could mentor other people. They want to bring people up. Again, this is someone who's ascending, so maybe even with the judgment call, someone who's really ascending in their life. They're transforming into these really amazing people, and now they just want to show the world, or really help other people with their self-esteem, and help other people, motivate them to be better people. Okay, this is a high motivational person who really wants to lift the world up to a much higher, better place. Okay. Oh, dreams. Okay, so this person, you could literally dream about this person. Okay, you may have these vivid dreams of someone, and maybe you can't see the face, but you have this feeling. It's like a real soulmate. As I said, a judgment card can also be a fated relationship, one that you cannot get away from. You can try, but the universe will make it rather difficult. Okay, they'll sing their name, they will show you songs, you'll see their names everywhere, you'll dream about them all the time, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I cannot get this person out of my head. And the angels are going, duh, we're not letting you. You don't want to go to this person. There's like one of those situations where they're going, we've made the judgment call, so you either listen, or we're just going to irritate you until the end of time. So we're going to take everyone away from you. We're going to make you so depressed that you finally listen to us. It's like one of those situations. So if you're going through that, please understand it's because the angels know where you need to be. Okay, they're really trying to push you into the right direction. Okay, don't fight it, because the longer you fight it, the more miserable you're actually going to be, the more frustrated you're going to be. Okay, the more relationships you have that just fail and does not work out, because the angels know this is where you need to be. Okay, so for some of you, you can actually put, if you do know who they are, their name or a question on the pillow or underneath the pillow, or ask the angels. You can put stones or whatever, and you could put and ask the angels to bring them to you in a dream, and you could literally dream about this person. Okay. Practice compassion, seeing things from a fresh perspective. So I feel like when you meet this person, you're going to see life in a completely different perspective. Like this person awakens you to be a totally different person. They may show you a different light, a different energy, and you never knew or never understood the world the way you did until this person came along. And that's what a starseed does for you, okay? They open your eyes. Your eyes were literally shut until you met this person. You're in awe because they just bring about this world that you just see life in a totally different way, in a totally different perspective, and you don't understand how they know these things or why they know these things. And it's because, they probably 5,000 years old. Their soul is anyway. Okay, so we've got your 4 roses and the view of the ego. So this is really saying to me that this person, okay, so you are currently, or could be, either you or this person could be in a situation where you are mirroring each other. Okay, so what you feeling, they feeling, what you thinking, they thinking. You could trigger each other by, you'll say something and they'll think something else. Or your words really do trigger each other. You are each other's mirror images. They view your ego. So they really do show you where your ego stands. You kind of, I don't know how to explain it, that they kind of bring out the thing in you that you've kind of got deep and hidden. And again, this is fated. So they are showing or reflecting back to you what you need to do. Okay, they're really teaching you lessons, but they're helping you to again expand who you are. They're bringing out the best in you. It may not feel like it in times, that it may feel very uncomfortable. Twin flame relationships are not always just beautiful roses. Sometimes they're very, very difficult because they really do reflect back to you who you are. They don't bring out the worst in you. That's the words, a twin flame will never bring out the worst in you, but they kind of mirror your shadows back to you in order to help you ascend. Okay, they really do help you ascend. I think, again, with the Judgment card, this relationship ascends to a higher level and they bring you to a better place, to a better person. You really become a better person with this person, okay? And things in your life become better for it, okay? This is like, this person's the key to your ultimate happiness, is what I'm saying. Because they really are here. Starseeds really are a blessing to have if you are able to, have something like this, because they will ascend you to a happier place. But only you can make that judgment call, okay? So let's have a little bit of fun, and I'm just going to have, again, please guys, this is just fun part of the reading, whether we have a color hair, okay? And I'm getting, a possible dark hair with, because all these people are dark, like literally dark, but let's just see what other, fun thing can I have. We possibly have auburn for some of you, and the Empress actually has auburn hair as well. So again, please don't take that as the final thing. So either dark hair or auburn. And then we have also got someone that's got, brown eyes. Okay, dark hair and brown eyes. Okay, so that was just the fun part of the reading. Again, that was a lot to take in. Pile number 1. So please just take whatever resonates, and hopefully it gives you enough information as to who your possible person could be. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Right, those of you who have chosen pile number 2, #12. This is your reading. Okay, so I'm going to come back to the oracles later. I'm going to go to the tarot cards first. Okay, so the first card describes your person's personality. Okay, so this probably doesn't look really great right now, but I'll explain. As you can see, this person's dead. So I'm not saying a person's personality is dead. Just give it time. They've had like 10 swords stabbed into their back. Okay. So what this is saying to me is that your personality comes from, so this is not really giving much about their personality, and hopefully I get it more as we're going through the reading, but your person has been through a lot of trauma, through a lot of loss in their life. Okay, so it may have been, through childhood, they may have had a very bad childhood, or been abandoned as a child, or dealt with rape, or dealt with abuse, physical, emotional abuse. They may have dealt with, a loss. Maybe one of their parents died, maybe their siblings, maybe one of their loved ones. Okay, but this is someone who's really, really had real pain in their life. Okay, and it's not just one event; it's quite a few. So they are someone who is just really, really sad. Okay, they are someone who battles quite a lot with betrayal. This is someone who maybe has quite a lot of trust issues, a lot of abandonment issues, a lot of fears. Okay, so just be very mindful when you are with this person that you may trigger a lot without actually knowing their wounds. Okay, you may say something and you've triggered one of these swords that just kind of etches right further into themselves. Okay, eliminating just a lot of stuff is what I'm getting. Okay, so again, this is not saying that this person's a horrible person or a bad person or a jealous person or a terrible person. This is just someone who's dealt with a lot of pain. Okay, so when you're dating them, just be mindful of that. Okay, if this kind of comes up, be mindful of your talk or what you say. Really just, talk more and try to see how this person handles life. Okay, so possible job situation. Oh, so we've got the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups is that of the artist. So your person could be creative. An artist does not necessarily mean a painter or photographer. An artist can mean literally anything creative. Okay, so this person can be anything from web designer to writer, painter, dance, someone who does projects. This is someone who is also a messenger. So your person may literally do messages. So they could write obituaries in the newspaper. They could be creative and create cards. They could write blogs. They could be like a professional blogger. Someone who is just really creative in some way or form. They could be actually psychic, someone who's open to possibilities in their life. So they're not really closed off. They could be, use their pain, for example, to really create beautiful paintings, or use their pain to write poetry, or their past to help other people. So they may just write a book or inspire other people because of their pain or whatever they've gone through in their life. Okay, what else have we got? Okay, so their current financial situation, well, they are currently in a situation with the Ace of Cups that I think they're kind of starting. I feel like they haven't got an abundance yet of finances. There could be the struggling artist. There could be the musician that's kind of starting their band, trying to get their book published. This is just something that I just feel like that they have a lot that they want to get, but the initial stages of their career is a little bit difficult, and I think they are in the initial stages. Okay, even if they've been doing this for years. Okay, they may just not yet. They haven't reaped their benefits yet from this career or project. Okay, but they have a lot of passion. They have a lot of emotion towards their career. It's like one of those. This person's financial situation is going to take time. Okay, that's all I'm getting. It's going to take time. It's just one of those things that there's more passion in it at the moment than there is a hell of a lot of money, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the actual relationship, right? So the relationship itself, there's a lot of with the Eight of Wands, there's a lot of communication. A lot of passion. There could be some air travel. So again, there could be a lot of traveling to this person. This is a relationship where there's a lot of communication, and I think with the fear and the pain that this person's been through, it needs a lot more communication than other relationships. So again, if they've been quite wounded in the past, you need to really sit and think about being really honest with this person, but you need to think about the words that you use. Okay, you need to watch what kind of could trigger them. Or ask them, this is someone who has kind of gone quiet. Then you kind of need to say, look, is there something that I did or said that might have triggered you? Because something here has really, really upset you, and clearly I've hurt you, and I really didn't mean to, but help me help you. That's one of those situations. Because it's just really is. It's like stuff that flies through their head. This could be someone who's really passionate and kind of throws things around. Just for some, someone who just is a lot of frustration and irritation. I don't know. They'll just take whatever resonates there. Okay, so we got hashtag 12. Okay, right. So your person's very wise. Okay, I think they really want to trust. They've dealt with a lot of karma. Okay, so again, this person has a lot of trust issues. They have had a lot of karma. Okay, they may be battling to have a lot of closure in their life, and so they may need time to reflect, or they may need a lot of reflection. They may have dealt with a lot of disillusion. Okay, and now they're possibly trying to surrender to some form of transformation. Okay, so kind of something that they are going through at the moment is they are transforming. They may be learning at the moment that they need to trust. They may have to had a lot of closure from this past pain or this karma that maybe they've had to deal with in their life, okay? And they may just be taking, or when you meet them, they may take a bit of a time out in order to reflect, and they need to maybe surrender. Maybe they're just trying to get a lot more wisdom and understanding as to who they are and why they act the way they do. So this person seems like distant from you in any way or form. You need to understand again, this person's trying to transform. They're trying to understand their pain. They're trying to understand why they are the way they are, why they act the way they act, why they do the things that they do. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay. For some of you, it's a Pisces. Okay. So please don't take this as an ultimate star sign. We do have air signs, we do have fire signs, and we do have water signs. Okay. So just take whatever resonates. Okay, but these words are more important. Okay, so this person has a lot of faith. There might be a little bit of mysticism with them. This person absorbs a lot, I think, again, of the energies around them. They may actually be quite, how can I put it, like they don't like a lot of bad energies, or they can feel energies around them because they just absorb as to what's going on around them. This person has a lot of dedication. They are very compassionate, and unconditional service. So they really will. They'll love you unconditionally. They really and truly do. Again, the wounded painter. It's just completely misunderstood. This person is completely misunderstood. Okay, they really do want to be compassionate to you, and they need the compassionate back from you. Okay, they just need you to really understand them and to be more compassionate with them when they're going through these really, really tough times. Again, losing the plot, not knowing what's going on with this person, having a little bit of a psycho moment, kind of effort person. Okay, we've got the card fairies. Environmental, playtime, and enchantment. Okay, so as I said, mysticism. This person may be quite mystic. They may come from the fairy realm in some way or form. They may really thrive on natural environments, and they need to be close to nature. This person needs a lot more playtime in their life, especially if they're struggling with their careers. They may need to spend a lot more time with nature and with fairy realms and meditation with fairies in order to get them back to where they need to be. Okay. Again, I think they're quite enchanting. I think you find them quite mysterious, and I think that's what you find really attractive about this person, is just this sense of mysterious. Like there's just certain things you just don't know about this person, and that's actually more exciting for you than knowing everything. It like kind of leaves you with just an air of mystery. Okay, we've got the initiation, rite of passage, closing the threshold. Okay, so this is very interesting again. You kind of got someone, look, this card is very dark. Okay, so you've got someone who's got quite a dark soul. Now, dark doesn't mean bad, okay? remember, we kind of needing to have a bit of duality. Everyone's got dark as well as light. So within their dark, there is light, okay? Within the light, there is dark, okay? It's about balancing and having, the best balance within duality. And this person's, again, dealing with transformation. They're busy dealing with initiation at the moment, okay? So they're going through a lot of transformation. They're dealing with their shadow work, and they're trying to find their rite of passage, and they're busy crossing over this threshold of coming out of the dark into the light, okay? So again, whether you know this person or whether you don't know this person, if you meet this person while they're in this section, you might find that the relationship in the beginning it's really, really tough, okay? You don't know whether you're coming, you don't know whether you're going, you don't know what is happening with this person, and you need to just understand that they're trying to find their rite of passage at the moment, okay? Love who you are. Okay, you are divine, delightful, deserving, and wonderful things that life has to offer. So again, this person probably just needs to love themselves. Maybe you need to love yourself. Often we get triggered by people who are our soulmates or whatever, because if you don't love yourself, you trigger it back to them, and then they trigger it back to you. But either which way, this person's just learning to love themselves. Okay, they're trying to again understand who they are. They're just trying to find their inner light. Okay, so just give this person time. Allow them, when they start acting all slightly crazy, try and be patient and just really allow them. This is not a relationship that's just going to take off. It's going to be quite passionate and might move quite quickly, and then all of a sudden this person just retracts. Please understand, this is why they're retracting, because they are going through a lot, okay? Body care. Okay, so again, this is for you and for them. This person's learning to love themselves. They're learning to love their body. They're learning to take care of themselves. They're learning to find their angel wings. They're learning to just feel a lot better about themselves as a whole, okay? So again, it could be nurturing, having to go in and really nurturing themselves, taking better care of themselves, dieting, having more sleep, exercising more, whatever it is, okay? This is something that your person has to do. This could also be a message for you, or something that you should really be doing. Oh, look at that, fated meetings. Okay, so again, this is saying that this relationship is fated, okay? You will meet, this is like there's a clock, which means this is divine timing, okay? So even if you guys have met and you maybe have been separated, this is saying that you will come back into union when the clock strikes 12 kind of thing. So it's like in your dreams, you guys are visualizing each other and thinking of each other, and that's like in the 5D. In the 3D, you may be separated from each other, but when that clock strikes 12, in other words, when the clock is ready and the work has been done between both of you, the fated meeting will come into play. Okay, so that's the personality. Now, this is just a bit of fun as to a bit of a description of your person. So what do we have about your person? So we have got someone who has got dark hair. And I got the words tall. Okay, so if they're a female, they're taller than your average female, or they not, put it this way, they're not short. They're from medium to tall. And if it's a bloke, then they're from medium to tall. Possibly dark hair. Again, guys, this is just... just a bit of the fun part. Don't, run away because they're short and blonde. And eye color. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. That says short. Okay, you see, so maybe for some people they're short. The eye color is short. Maybe they're short-sighted. Maybe they need glasses. Okay. Eye color, I've got blue. Okay. Right, pile number 2, that's what I have for you. Again, this is just a general reading. Please take whatever resonates and comment down below and let me know. I will chat to you soon. I am going to hit pile number 3. Right, pile number 3, those who chose the hashtag 11, this is your reading. Who is your future spouse? Okay, so I'm going to come back to the oracle cards later. We'll do these cards first. Okay, so first card. This is the description of your person. We have got the 4 of Swords. Okay. So your person is someone who is really spiritual. They may be highly religious. This person's in a church and they're praying. So they could pray a lot, or someone who really takes their religion seriously or their spirituality seriously. Okay, this is someone who needs to go within a lot. Okay, with the amount of swords around them, this is someone who really needs to contemplate a lot about their life. They contemplate everything. Like, this person is a very, I wasn't say a mental person, but they're not a mental person. They use their head a lot. Okay, so this is not someone who uses their heart. Everything is about their head. Their head rules their heart. Okay, so again, you've got someone who's possibly, maybe they like to be think things through. They like to be quite spiritual. They may be someone who is a loner, someone who likes to go into solitude. This is someone who, when they are upset, or maybe when they're stressed, or when things in their life are not going very well, this is someone who likes to take time out. Okay, they again like to enjoy their self alone. So if you guys are fighting, or if they're having a lot of stress at work and they come home and they're very quiet, please understand this is not about you, especially if you're a female and you're asking about a male. Then please listen, because we all do this. Don't go running to your room and going, oh my God, he's with another woman, he's having an affair, he's cheating, he's doing this, he's doing this, he's doing that. No, okay? You have to just understand this person really needs the time to go with him. They have to sort things out in their heads, and sometimes they might disappear off to their garage, or their go work on their motor cars, or go work in the garden, or they'll just go fishing, or they'll, whatever it is, they just don't take that as a personal thing. This person needs this. Okay, this is just really important for them. They may go meditate, they may go to church a lot, whatever it is. You need to allow this person their own space. Okay, right, possible careers. Right, so with the 10 of Wands, this is someone who has a lot of burdens. Their career is something that's very important to them. It's somewhere they have a lot of passion for their career. They have a lot of drive. This person doesn't give up. They very well could definitely be in top management, or their career is something that's very important. Okay, as I said, top management. Maybe they own their own business. They possibly, very hard workers. Could be project management or business owner, someone who's a visionary again. They carry a lot of responsibility. Whatever they do, their career is extremely, extremely important to them, and they are important to the career as well. Okay, this is not someone who, they're not shy in order to look after you or to bring back the money. Okay, and no matter how burdensome this is, this person, they like to carry the weight with them. Okay. The financial situation, we've got the 3 of Wands. Okay, so this person has worked really, really hard in their life, and they're kind of just really expanding. This person's waiting for their ships to come in. Again, we've got someone who has worked really, really hard. Okay, they're not shy to do the work, to put in the work. They've got a lot of passion, a lot of drive, and so their financial situation is expanding. Okay, so whatever it is now, it's going to get better. Okay, so if he's rich, he's going to be super rich. If he's poor, he's going to get rich. This person's not going to give up. On whatever they do, they're willing to stick it in and to get the job done. So again, their financial situation, whatever it is now, it's going to be expanding. It's a huge progress that they're making. They're making, they really are going to get back what they deserve, and they've put in a shitload of work. Write your relationship with them, what to express. Well, with the 10 of Cups, that kind of explains it all. So this is your very happy family card. Okay, this is the mommy, the babies, the children, the daddies, the rainbows, the house, the honeymoons, the travel, the whatever it is. This is a very, very happy family. Okay, so even though this person may seem like a bit of a loner, you could have someone who, for example, comes home from work and they just want me time. They just want to go grab a book, grab their beer or their tea or their wine or their coffee, and go sit in a corner and go read. And you don't really understand. That's just them needing that a bit of time. They worked very hard. Again, this person really is a hard work. I don't know how much to emphasize it. Really hard. And they do a lot of it for you, okay? And for the family. They really, they love to see you guys be looked after. They love to see, to be able to give you everything you deserve and everything you want, okay? And that is their dream goal. They just want to work so you guys can have the really fantastic family. So don't be hard on this person if they're just really large workaholics, and if they come home and they maybe not jump into it. I don't see someone who's not engaged with their family, because this is very much the happy family. So I think your family life will be really happy. But please try and understand if him or her, come home and they're just not very willing to straight away engage with family. They might just, because they've had such a shitty hard day at work, they need that time to just kind of go fiddle around in their man cave for a couple of minutes, or to go read a book and have a glass of wine or have a beer on the porch and just sit and chillax a bit, okay? But ultimately, I do see someone who's really engaging with their family, and they will spend a lot of time being a great father or wife, husband, dad or mummy. Okay, right, so we've got house #11, house of relationships. So relationships is very important to this person. Again, that's why they put so much hard work in, okay? Because they really want to give a lot back to their relationships, okay? They are very goal driven. They like their perks. So this is someone that, they got a lot of perks with their jobs or their career, and they just really do love that, okay? This is someone that's part of your soul group, so that's awesome. This, your audience, not really too sure how to really put that, unless it's just they have a lot of an audience. Maybe their communication and have a lot of people that watch them, okay? Common purpose, I think you and them have a common purpose in life. You may have a typical husband that works, wife that's a home, you that works or stays at home, and your common purpose is just obviously to bring up the things. You may go into business together and run a family business. Either which way, you birds of a feather. You guys are birds of a feather flock together. You guys are really and truly part of the same soul group, and you just get on really well. There's going to be fights and there's going to be moments. Obviously, no relationship is perfect, but I'm just really getting a happy family in the long run anyway, okay? Wow. Okay, so I have got Virgo. For some of you, this is a Virgo, okay? Please, again, take whatever resonates. They may have Virgo in their chart, but these words are more important. So this is someone who analyzes. What did I say with the Four of Swords? They analyze everything, okay? This person's highly diligent, highly having to, they want details. This is a detailed person, and he says, you see, detailed orientated person. So they really like to know every step. They plan everything, okay? And it might even be to the point of frustration, because this person, they like to know the details of everything. They may like to know everything about you. Like, they ask you a lot of questions, and, again, need to know all the small details, okay? So whatever this person does, they really are detail orientated. So if they're a builder, they're going to build the perfect house. If they're a baker, their cakes are perfect, because everything is in the detail, okay? And troubleshooters, so they're really good at figuring out problems, very good at troubleshooting. So maybe that's why they're so much in their head, okay? They're analyzing every little thing, okay? People might come to them a lot because they're such good at fixing problems. Great problem solver, okay? Daydream, imagination, allow your mind to wander in quiet time. So your person, again, they need to go to their nothing box. If you're a female and this is your husband, your future husband, they need their nothing box, okay? Again, don't take it personally. That's just them. They just like to sit there, staring into nothing, into oblivion, drinking their wine or their beer or their tea or coffee. Just, they need their mind to wander. I think they're so burdened and so stressed, and their mind are so busy, they just need that quiet time. Okay, they just need to spend some time imagining things that they like, things that they want. Again, their goals. Okay, this is just someone who they really, again, need their quiet time. I don't have to emphasize that at all. So, if you want your marriage to work, you need to give that them. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, so This is someone who's maybe coming unbound at the moment. They definitely, with past lives, I definitely believe you and this person lived past lives together, and you guys have got a soul contract to be in this life together, okay? But this person's releasing a lot of their soul patterns. So they may have had a lot of bad patterns in the past, and this person's currently just becoming unbound. They're starting to ascend. They're dealing with a massive ascension at this time, and they cancelling people and places and things out of their lives at the moment, okay? This is a once in a lifetime true love. Okay, so this is a love worth waiting for. This person, no matter how weird and wonderful they are, no matter whether they're loner or not, this person is your true love. Okay, so you're just going to have to accept their little quirks and their little weirdness. They may love nature, they may love birds or be bird watchers. There's a little baby here, so you guys may definitely have kids together. You've got a man playing a banjo, so maybe this person likes to escape by playing a guitar or a banjo. So it's not a banjo, that's a guitar, my bad. There's a lot of animals here, so they could be horse lovers, they could be animal lovers. But yeah, there's a lot of chemistry between you two. There's a lot of sparks. I just see a lot of kissing and, a lot of passion. Definitely a lot of passion here as well. Okay. Abundance. Okay, so what did I say? This person's playing. That's not a banjo either. That's kind of an angel kind of guitar. Either way, this person maybe really loves their music as well. That maybe they might put music on and go to their man cave and just sit there reading books, staring into oblivion. But this person's very abundant, okay? And if they're not abundant now, they're going to be. As I said, remember what I said to you in the beginning, whatever their financial situation is now, it's going to expand, okay? This person is just, they won't be happy until they are abundant, okay? Abundance is also not just financial. Abundance is abundance in everything. Abundance in money, abundance in happiness, abundance of love, abundance of fulfillment, abundance, just loads of abundance in this relationship. Okay, final card we have got the King of Scrolls. Okay, so again, please change the sexes if I've got the sexes wrong, but this person's has a lot of knowledge in their head. Okay, this is the Akashic record, so this is someone who has like a lot of knowledge. They are like super intelligent. Okay, again, I'm sensing someone who they like real intellectual stuff. They're real intelligent people. They read a lot. They know the affairs of the world. They're certainly not stupid. This is someone who you can probably sit with and talk for a long time because they're just really super intelligent and really wise, okay? Someone who holds a hell of a lot of knowledge. For some of you, this person is a lawyer, okay? A lawyer, or I did say a businessman, someone who holds, scrolls come with I suppose, law, accountants, architect. I'm kind of getting drawings there. So those scrolls could be architectures. There could be a builder, and those scrolls represent drawings. Okay, so that's personality. Okay, so this is just the fun parts where I just get some information about you and them. So not you, them. Again, please take whatever resonates. This is not the major thing. I think hopefully I've got enough about their personality for you to kind of understand them. And we have got, okay, so they might have blonde hair. Okay. Anything else might come through? And blue eyes. Okay. Now again, please, they could have grey hair. They could have blondie brown hair. This is just for fun. But just for some of you, if you enjoy that, blonde hair, blue eyes. Okay, so please, if this resonates at all, please let me know. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and please share. And if you haven't really subscribed, then please subscribe and I will chat to you later. Goodbye. Have a nice week.